Now it's time to talk about our beloved teams,
Can I go
Lucas.
first? Yeah.
I want to
Yeah,
start with you.
let's just do
Yeah, I
this.
want to start with you. Well, let me set the premise. So if anyone missed it, the Steelers played
Yeah.
in quotes at Kansas City this week. Um, they lost by a few points.
Yeah.
It was a lot of points. It was not as
Correct.
close as the score showed.
It might as well have been 100.
But Lucas, go ahead. Let us know what you thought.
We are bad. We are bad. It was absolutely miserable to watch just everything, everything go wrong, make the worst calls I've ever seen. We had, if I'm not mistaken, there was a 3rd and 1, and we threw a pitch. We were 10 yards behind the line of scrimmage when the running back caught the ball. We needed 1 yard. You have to be kidding me. It is just the absolute stupidity. And I don't know anymore. Like we were talking about as I was watching the game with my uncle. What who I don't know who's calling the plays. I don't know if it's Ben. I don't know if it's Canada. But Canada acts shocked whenever the pitch play didn't work. Like they had a picture of him in the booth and he like throws his hands up and walk, and I was like, that's the worst call I've ever seen. 3rd and 1, you threw a pitch. The deepest pitch I've ever seen in my life. And that's everything wrong with Pittsburgh. We are just doing the dumbest thing possible. We're making the worst play calls. We're making the worst decisions. Our offensive line is bad. Ben Roethlisberger almost handed the ball off to the defensive tackle for Kansas City. Like he half turned his head, and the defensive tackle just pops the ball out of his hands. Touchdown. Let's tack another touchdown on. It's terrible. Um, I mean, we need to completely rebuild the offensive line. Completely. Uh, we need a quarterback bad. We need help in the secondary bad. We tackled so horribly. Our tackling was bad. Our tackling was embarrassingly bad. Everything was bad. Like it's all right. I literally have nothing positive to say. I'm just gonna rant about almost every area of Pittsburgh's game.
So, all right, let me help you out. Claypool made a couple
Right,
really nice
he
catches.
did. Johnson had a couple
Uh,
drops.
Deontay Johnson, well, he had a couple drops, but the drops didn't really start till after he had the drop that was
Correct.
actually a fumble when no one
Yeah,
was
he
in
just
5 yards
palmed the
of him.
ball and then
Um,
dropped it.
oh, that one made me laugh. I was like, "Whew, that was so bad." Um, and to top it off, you had to listen to Tony
I
Romo
know.
call the entire game.
Romo
And
said the dumbest thing I've ever heard anyone say though on a podcast. We were down 33 or whatever to 3, whatever it was, 30 to 3, 33, I don't know, somewhere in there. Uh there's 5 minutes left or something like that. Pittsburgh has the ball. We're driving kind of. We've got a first down. We're on Kansas City side of the field. Romo says, and I quote, "If you want any chance of winning this game, you got to get one in the end zone right here." Any chance of winning this game, Romo?
that's fair. That's
Any
true.
chance of winning the game? There's like 4 minutes left in the. We're down 30. We have 40 yards in the game. There's no chance. This is the dumbest thing I'd ever heard anyone say.
So, Lucas, you Pittsburgh Steeler fans are so fickle. You get so upset when your team's down, and you just think the whole world's going to fall apart. Um, let me just tell you, other fans of other teams, we like to still believe in our team even when we're losing. We like to think that our team can come back and win, but your team
All right,
is
we were down
awful.
30.
Just there was there was a situation apparently in the game with Ray McLeod. I don't know what that was.
Um,
Um, where apparently like Tomlin was getting onto him for
the taunting
something.
penalty?
Um,
Yeah, there was a taunting
maybe that's what
penalty.
it
It was
was.
complete
Yeah.
BS. But that's every week in the NFL now.
Well, I mean, it's it The rule stinks,
It
but
has.
the rule has stayed
I
the same.
agree,
If you get up and you celebrate
which is what
directly
he
into
did. He
someone's
caught a
face,
pass. Yep.
right in front of the
Yep. He
referee,
caught one pass, got a first
you are
down for
going to
like
get
5
flagged
yards,
for it.
got up, looked right in the defender's face, said something, ref was standing
Like,
right there, flag.
yeah, if you want to point first down,
Yeah.
just look at the ground while you do it, or look at your hand. Don't look at anybody else. If you look at someone else, you're going to get flagged for taunting. He knows that. Mike Tomlin knows he knows that, which is why
Yep.
Mike Tomlin got on to him. But at the same time, a couple things. The first play of their offense was a flea
Yeah.
flicker
Yeah.
interception. Um,
Yeah.
there's no way Matt Canada called that play. I refuse
Maybe
to
he
believe that
did.
that's what happened.
I mean,
So here's another thing. Um, well, I guess not another thing, but just to follow on the Ray McLeod, we Mike Tomlin gets a lot of credit for building a winning culture and all this stuff in Pittsburgh. He has to be held responsible at some point for these
100%.
stinking receivers
Absolutely.
like Ray McLeod, Juju, Claypool.
Absolutely.
Their immaturity is part of
Absolutely it
their
is.
culture, and you see it in other areas of the team too.
Yeah, you see it
And
when number 25
like
celebrating
that's
in the
the
back of the end zone
coach.
after breaking up one pass while you're down 30 points.
Yeah. So again, I do think Tomlin's a really good coach. There's a bunch of people in Pittsburgh calling for Tomlin's job. Um, they were also calling for Canada to be
Yeah.
left in. Um, but here's the deal: they had the offensive coordinator last year, and I just want to throw this out there. Their offense looks
Yep.
exactly like it did last year
Yep.
with a new offensive coordinator. Um, I I don't want to break the hearts of all the Steeler fans, but maybe, just maybe, the problems with the offense are the coordinator's problem, but the person the coordinator's
It's
calling the plays
possible.
into.
It really is. Like I am no longer in any sort of denial
So
about that.
yeah. Anyways, it's over. Enjoy the last two games. Um, if they beat the Browns on Monday night, you don't
Yeah.
have to buy me lunch.
Correct. It's coming down to the wire here.
It doesn't mean I have to buy you lunch. Yeah,
Yeah.
because of the tie, the stinking tie. You know they're going to go. You know they're going to win one of those two games and go eight,
We're
eight,
going to
and
get the
one.
9.
You
Come
know
on.
they are.
Let's get the 9.
Oh gosh, I hope they make the playoffs and then just get
I
absolutely
hope we make the
steamrolled by
playoffs too for
someone
Ben's sake one last
once
time.
again. Why?
No, I
Do you
want to
want to see
see him
him
make the
die on
playoffs
national
one last
television?
time. It would feel like a ride off into the sunset.
Why? So he can
We've
lose by
already done that.
50?
Yeah,
That's what
we
they've done the last two times, and the teams that he had were better than
I
this
just want
one.
to make the playoffs one last time.
I think it was Dan Orlovsky that said if you went into the season with the allure that Pittsburgh was going to be good, that's on you. That's not their fault. That's your fault. Which I thought was great.